If you have heard of the Hammer House of Horror, then you must be a fan of classic horror films. These old photographs we are about to explore will take us back to a period of past history, a time when Hammer films ruled the genre and showcased some of the most captivating women in cinema. So, sit back, relax, and prepare to journey through a field guide to the Hammer House of Horror women. Do you remember the Christopher Lee/Peter Cushing films? They were the epitome of Hammer horror, always featuring at least one well-endowed gal. Today, we will dive into the world of these iconic films, methodically exploring the women who graced the screen with their beauty and talent. Let's start with Stephanie Beacham, who starred in Hammer's Dracula AD 1972. After her Hammer days, she moved on to other projects, including the spin-off of Dynasty, called The Colbys. Unfortunately, her career took a hit when her nude photo shoot for Playboy surfaced, causing her to lose a lucrative cosmetics deal. Despite this setback, Stephanie has remained resilient, and she says the only thing she regrets about the pictorial is the ugly wig she wore. Next, we have Pippa Steele, who appeared in The Vampire Lovers and Lust for a Vampire. Tragically, Pippa left the acting business in 1978 and passed away at the young age of 42 due to cancer. Her talent and beauty will always be remembered. Linda Hayden, known for her role in Taste the Blood of Dracula, took a different path after her Hammer days. She bared all in the non-Hammer horror flick, Blood on Satan's Claw, and continued to embrace her sensuality in a series of raunchy British comedies. Linda's career may have taken a different direction, but her impact on the genre remains unforgettable. Who can forget Valerie Leon, best known for her role in Blood of the Mummy's Tomb? Valerie also made appearances in the popular Carry On films and even had a role in The Spy Who Loved Me. But it was her performance in Hammer's Blood of the Mummy's Tomb that truly showcased her talent and beauty. And let's not forget her iconic high karate commercials. Moving on, we have Kate O'Mara, who starred in The Horror of Frankenstein and The Vampire Lovers. Kate went on to achieve further success on Dynasty and Doctor Who. In the Hammer films, she had a knack for being dead or unconscious on her back, providing maximum cleavage exposure. Martine Beswick, who appeared in 1 Million Years BC, Prehistoric Women, and Dr. Jekyll and Sister Hyde, had a fascinating career. Before her Hammer days, she was Miss Jamaica and even landed roles in 2 Bond films. Martine's journey took her from the beauty pageant stage to the world of Hammer horror, solidifying her status as a scream queen. Ingrid Pitt, known for her roles in Frankenstein Created Woman and The Vampire Lovers, is perhaps the ultimate Hammer horror babe. Her captivating beauty and talent made her a fan favorite. Ingrid's journey to stardom was not an easy one, as she spent 3 years in a Nazi concentration camp before escaping. Her resilience and strength shine through in her performances. Joanna Lumley, best known for her role in Absolutely Fabulous, also made an appearance in Hammer's Dracula AD 1972. Unfortunately, by the time she entered the Hammer scene, the studio's glory days were coming to an end. Joanna's talent and charm were undeniable, but the thrill of Hammer horror had faded. Peter Cushing and Veronica Carlson, seen together in Frankenstein Must Be Destroyed, may look happy in the photograph, but their on-screen relationship was far from pleasant. The film contained one of the most uncomfortable rape scenes in cinema history. Veronica's career faded after her Hammer days, and she retired to Florida, where she pursued her passion for painting. The Collinson twins, Madeline and Mary, made a splash in the world of Hammer horror with their roles in Twins of Evil. However, their careers took a different turn after their Hammer breakthrough. Madeline married a Royal Air Force officer and raised 2 children, while Mary also had 2 kids. Both twins retreated from the limelight and lived their lives away from the glamour of Hollywood. Jut Stensgaard, known for her lead role in Lust for a Vampire, had a brief but impactful career in the horror genre. However, she soon had regrets about her film work and struggled to be taken seriously. Jut eventually left the industry and found solace in her faith, becoming a born-again Christian. Yvonne Romain, who appeared in Curse of the Werewolf, had a filmography filled with minor roles that highlighted her abundant cleavage. Despite the limited opportunities, Yvonne's beauty and talent shone through, making her a memorable presence in the Hammer universe. Caroline Munro, who starred in Dracula AD 1972 and Captain Kronos, Vampire Hunter, was on the path to stardom in the mid-70s. However, she chose to stay close to her family in Britain instead of pursuing a Hollywood career. Caroline continued to work in B-movies, but her ship had sailed. Although there are many more Hammer babes to cover, we have reached cleavage saturation levels and must draw the line here. The journey through these old photographs has allowed us to savor the history of Hammer horror and reminisce about that era. The most exciting part is still ahead, so let's immerse ourselves in the images and continue to appreciate the beauty and talent of these remarkable women.